Hello, Capricorn. So, Capricorn, these are going to be the messages for the week of May 28th to June 3rd. Let's go ahead and have a look at the cards and see what messages come up. And I will just read the cards as I see them. Sometimes they are highlighting relationships. Sometimes we'll be highlighting work. Sometimes we'll be highlighting travel or moving. Sometimes I can get an interpretation of all of those things, and sometimes it's just kind of one message that comes through. So, Capricorn, you can go ahead and take this reading if you are a sun, moon, or rising sign Capricorn. Let's go ahead and have a look at the messages for you for the 28th of May to June 3rd. So this looks like this could be a major week for you, Capricorn. I do want to say it looks like overall it could be a good week. I do want to say that there's a lot of work involved this week, and I do want to say if you are currently working, this could be a time for you to put in extra hours. I definitely want to say that, this could be an end of you may have previously had some kind of creative spark or some creative moment. But I do want to say that, moving forward, this could actually be an opportunity for you to work more hours if that's what you want to do. Kind of an end to your freedom in that sense, Capricorn. But I know that you do like to work. So, if you're in a position that you really enjoy, a job that you really enjoy working at, it looks like you may be able to get some extra hours this week. And I think that you've kind of been hoping for it, because I kind of feel like you've been wanting to save more money. Maybe you wanted to invest, or maybe you're looking to do something else with your money. And I feel like now you've kind of been hoping to invest or save. And I feel like you will get an opportunity to be able to do that. I also feel like this could be a time, I mean, it's actually a major week here. I feel like this could be a time that you may actually get a promotion, and this may actually help you, whether you're trying to do something with your 401k. But I feel like you might actually get a promotion this week also, because I really feel like you have the upper hand and people are kind of coming to you for advice, and I feel like you've kind of been hoping for it for some time. Capricorn, you have already been putting in the hours, kind of a workaholic actually here, and I feel like you're hoping that this will actually give you a little bit more stability, a little more foundation. And I feel like this could actually be a good time to do it. I feel like I'm also feeling like this week will be like a good week that you kind of you might have like an epiphany also as to exactly like what kind of position you want to find yourself in, and that's kind of what you've been working towards. Not necessarily only to make more money and save. And I repeat the word save because it's not necessarily how much you're making, but actually how much you're saving. So these extra hours also you have to, you're putting in extra hours. You've been wanting to or hoping for this promotion. But even regarding like saving money, it's not necessarily how much you make. So at the end of the day, just check, to see how many extra hours you're putting in. Are you a workaholic at this point? Um, have you really like closed out every other possibility and you find yourself like drowned in work at this point just to kind of save some money? You may be hoping for a better idea or a better plan to be able to get to this position, a better way. The Ace of Swords is not only new beginnings, it's new beginnings in general, but it's also clarity and it's also focus. So I feel like, you're really focused on trying to get this raise, but I almost feel like these two together is kind of like, this could be the end of having to work so hard because I really feel like, you are a workaholic, Capricorn. That's kind of the position that I see you in. So I almost feel like, this whole thing about saving money, if you may have a different idea or a different way that will be able to help you to see how to get here. And I really feel like you're hopeful for this. And this could have something to do with taxes, even. Um, you know, all the extra overtime that you've worked, you have to do the calculation. If you're working extra hours, extra overtime, how much more are you paying in taxes for that? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with taxes or anything, but there are smart ways that we can deal with taxes. And I feel like you, Capricorn, if you are one of the signs that can figure this out, you'll be able to figure it out. You'll be able to find this different way or this better way to not pay as many taxes. Maybe open a side business and maybe you can write off some of your income that you're using for your side business, so you can go ahead and continue to work the extra hours and get the extra money. Or maybe just stop working the extra hours altogether, and then you'll still have money in the bank, because it's not necessarily how much we make but how much we save. And so I feel like you're kind of hoping for this new idea, or this new kind of focus and clarity to come in that's going to bring you here. So you're definitely in a stable position, and there's a lot of a lot of fertility in this situation, in the sense of like material fertility. But I do want to say that it has to kind of be an end of all the working that you're doing, because you're kind of like obsessive compulsive about it. You're kind of a workaholic. And I feel like there's a better way that you can handle your finances and handle your money, to be able to put you in this position without having to be in this position, without having to be the workaholic. So, Capricorn, that is the message that comes through for the 28th of May, June 3rd to June 3rd. And that is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising sign. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and have a good week.